How did I meet my husband? My king. Okay. There was a trend. Oh, now you dey attend online service. Now for inside church I meet the love of my life. I don't know if you remember that trend that year. I don't really remember it, but it was in that line. So my own pov of that trend was, say me they go park, go enter bus. You say now along you one day enter. Now along you one day enter bus. Now for inside Big Joe Park, now I meet my man. So I met my husband in Big Joe Park in 2018. I was already in 200 level at that time. It was matriculation day, so I was coming from home in Benin. I was going to school to attend a friend's matriculation, and then when I was in the park, I don't know. I think I was not in a good mood. I wasn't. I was angry at something or somebody. I don't remember who, but I know I was angry. So I was frowning my face. I had a bag with me because I had food stuff in it. The queue was quite long, so I was always dropping the bag because it was heavy and I couldn't hold it throughout the whole line. So when I stayed at the line, I stayed at the back of the last person, so I became the last person, in other words. And this guy came up to me and was like, he was smiling. He looked at me, looked at the line, looked at the line, and I was like, sorry, I was here. And me, I wouldn't say I hated men, but I'm not really, as long as I don't know you, I'm not going to form friendly with you, you get. So I was like, okay. I just pointed, like, you get. So he was like, thank you. And then the line was moving. I'll pick up the bag when they're attending to somebody. So when the line stops, I'll drop the bag, pick it up. When the line stops, I'll drop the bag. So after a while, I just held the bag because I got tired of dropping and picking. So he looked at me, my husband looked at me, and he was like, I was about to tell you to do the same thing. And then we both laughed. But now that I think about it, why did he not offer to carry it for me? But anyhow, I would have said no, Sha. I'm sure I would have said no. But I took the bag, and then it was his turn. He got to his turn to pay for the tickets. And I think it was at 1,020 naira at that time. I think so. Or 2020. No, I think 1,020 naira. So I had the change and everything, and he did not have the 20 naira. So he turned it to me and he was like, please, do you have 20 naira? I said, he saw the money in my hand, and I was like, yes. I was smiling and looking at him with bombastic side eye. I said, yes. And it was like, oh yeah, I've paid the 2,000, you just give her 40 naira. I was like, excuse me. Because honestly, that was the first time I've received a gesture like that from somebody, from anybody, you get. I was like, what just happened? Because he immediately gave the woman the money and took the ticket. Like, while still talking, he took the ticket, he left to the counter to write his name in the what's it called? Mandate. See, mandate. I don't know. I'll check the name. So he went to write his name, And I was like, what's going on? He had already left, so I was talking to the woman, and she was like, he just paid for you. He paid for you, so all you have to do is to give me 40 naira. I was like, what? So I gave her the 40 naira, and then I took my ticket. So I saw him standing and waiting, but after some years of us already dating, I asked him why was he waiting. And he was like, no. I was like, what, were you waiting for me? He was like, no, he wasn't. That he was just waiting for, I think he was trying to call somebody or so, or he was waiting for his turn to write his name or something, I don't know. But to make the story sweet for our kids, I'm going to say he was waiting for me. The Lulu. The Lulu is the Sululu, guys. It is, I promise you. So yeah, he was waiting, and when I went there, I was like, why did you do that? He was like, nothing, I just wanted to. I was like, thank you. And he was like, you're welcome. And I don't know how we started talking, but he was like, he asked me what my name was. I was like, Laurel. He was like, what tribe are you? And are you Isha? I said yes. He was like, oh, I knew it. I was like, how do you know it? Because people's first impression of me is they think I'm Igbo for some reasons, because I'm fair and fine. But you mean there are no fine, fair people in other tribes? So I was like, how do you know? He was like, no, he just knew. He just sensed it. I said, okay. Sensor. Then he was like, are you from Igwebe? I was like, yes. He's like, I knew it. I said, yeah. Where are you from? He was like, Igwebe. I was like, are you serious? Okay, match made in heaven. Nah, I didn't really think that, but he thought that, or he told me he thought that, but I didn't really think that. I was just intrigued. Then we just got talking and everything, and then turns out he was the last person in his bus, so I had to be the first person in the next bus. But yeah, that's how we started. He took my number, and then his boss left. While he was on his way, he texted me and asked if I had left already. I told him no, but when I had left, I sent him a message and said I just left. Then when he got to school, because he was going to school too, when he got to school, he called me and told me he was in school. And then I told him, okay, I'm on my way already, and blah 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 blah. And that was how it started. I swear the story goes on and on, because at some point we lost touch, and just when you think just one of those strangers you meet in passing and all, it wasn't like that, so obviously, because I'm married to the man now. But yeah, maybe in another vlog I'll tell you the story. But that's it. What's the best part about being married? I would say being with my husband, because I'm a lover girl, guys. I don't know if you know, but I am. You can see the way I'm blushing talking about the nigga. But I am, and I've always liked hanging out with him, even when we were dating. I've always liked it. I'm always interested in it because he's a very fun person to hang out with. I don't know, I'm always happy when I'm with him. I don't know. I don't know. We might not do anything, we might not actively do anything, and I just, as long as I'm with him, I'm okay. Even though we don't do anything, as long as I'm with him, I'm okay. So yeah, I'll say the fact that I have someone who loves me for me, like You know when they say your parents chose you, no, your parents didn't choose you, your siblings didn't choose you, but your partner did. That kind of commitment, I'm happy to have that with him. Like someone I know loves me the most. Loves me the most out of every other person in his life. As he keeps reminding me. And someone when I was growing up, with parents, with loving parents, you have to share that love and attention with your siblings. So where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? But yeah, with my husband, he's mine. He's mine, just me. I'm not sharing. You get that kind of thing. You get, yeah. So that's it. That's my favorite thing. Someone who has made it his sworn duty to make me happy. This man can go all out for me. He's all about making me happy. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. So yeah, I would say that's my favorite thing about being married. I have my partner, my best friend, my lover and friend. I said best friend already, but friend, all in one. So yes, why did I start YouTube? I started YouTube because of peer pressure and low storage. Yeah, I would say those are the two reasons why. Now let me explain. Peer pressure, because I never thought, I always wanted to open YouTube because I've always loved watching people's vlogs and how it goes, editing and everything. And I'm like, okay, I'm good at all these things. Okay, I just kept procrastinating, but I prefer the privacy of WhatsApp, because with WhatsApp you can select who actually views your stories. So with YouTube I'm very shy, so the idea of putting my life out there for people to see was very taunting, and that's why I didn't start this vlog on time. My friends, anytime I post on my story on WhatsApp, they'll be like, oh Laurel, start a vlog now, you're very good at this, you are just wasting content on WhatsApp. The insults were too much. So that was one of the reasons why I started. Then the second reason, low storage space. I'm going to be very frank with you. I always make videos. It's been more than 2 years since I started recording videos in landscape mode. So basically I have like 2 years of vlogs. Yes, I do. I have backlog of vlogs and I need to offload so I can have peace of mind. My phone is always kicking me out of WhatsApp. It's so annoying. So I decided, okay, because I'm always making videos, how about I use this content? I just decided to give it a try, and I did. I know the views are not much yet, but with consistency and with time, I would, become a good YouTuber and I'd have a lot of views and people will be interested in my vlogs and my videos. But yeah, what's something on my bucket list? I would say crossing the border. Yeah, that's what I would say, because I haven't left Nigeria. I haven't stepped my foot out. I've not even gone to Benin or Cameroon or Kenya, any African country. I've not gone anywhere. I want to leave. I want to experience it. Yeah, that's something on my bucket list, to travel outside of Nigeria. Even though it's still an African country, I don't even care. You get, I just want to go. What's one thing you want your audience to always feel after watching your videos? I would say I want their burdens to be lifted and their pains rolled away. I want them to feel, relieved, like to come to my channel and unwind. After a long day, you come. I want my YouTube channel to be their comfort page. Even though it's just for a few minutes, forget their sorrows, forget their worries, and just be happy. I don't know if I'm asking for too much, but I would want to get to that stage where I'll be able to positively impact people, especially their moods and their feelings. I would like that. So yeah, I think that's all. That's the last question, actually. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, all my subscribers, all those watching my vlogs, liking and commenting. And you all know I like to reply comments almost immediately. You guys that leave comments, you guys have a special place in my heart. Thank you so much. So this is the end of the Q&A videos. I would like to hear what you think. I would like to know if some of the things I said were controversial. Let's talk. I would appreciate your comments, your feedback, and if you want me to do more videos, if you have more questions you would want me to answer, if you have video suggestions, drop all your comments in the comment section. That's a way to support my video, because the more engagement on a page, the more YouTube pushes the video to a larger audience, and that's the only way I can grow. So I would really appreciate it if you do. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming here. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so much. So yeah, this is the end of the Q&A vlog. Till the next video, it's your girl Laurel, and thank you so much for watching.